I'm Kim Ghattas, and I'm the author of The Secretary, a journey with Hillary Clinton from Beirut to the heart of American power. I travel around the world with the Secretary of State, and let me tell you, it is exhausting. I read a lot of non-fiction for work, a lot of newspapers and foreign policy articles, but when I'm at home, I like to do two things. I like to read and I like to cook and entertain friends. And I'll tell you a little secret, I find one thing very relaxing, and that's actually reading cookbooks, not just for inspiration, but also just as something to relax with in the evening. Like some people watch the Food Network or cooking shows, and I understand that the Secretary of State, the former Secretary of State herself, Hillary Clinton, liked to watch home improvement shows to unwind at the end of the day. Well, I like to read cookbooks, and one of my favorites is Plenty. This is a wonderful cookbook that inspires a lot of my cooking. I love the recipes because they are reasonably simple. They are very colorful pictures, which always helps to give you an idea of what you're actually going to make. And a lot of the ingredients are inspired from the region that I come from, which is the Middle East. And perhaps I can even find you one of my favorite recipes. I mean, look at this. Healthy, Mediterranean, and very good for you, and yummy. I am a journalist and I write about current affairs and international diplomacy, but when I have the time to read for fun, I like to read fiction because it helps to enrich my descriptions in my own writing, it helps to enrich my imagination, my vocabulary. And when I was writing my own book, The Secretary, I felt that I needed some inspiration to make my own writing richer because I was writing about non-fiction, about a dry matter. And so I went to one of my favorite authors, Haruki Murakami, read almost all his books, and this was his latest book, 1Q84, and it came out while I was writing my own book. And I put my writing aside for a whole weekend and I just started writing this. It's thick, but it's a great journey into imagination and into a fantastical world with a lot of descriptions and a lot of nuances that really helped me while I was writing. So Haruki Murakami, highly recommended. It's another world, but it's certainly one worth visiting.